Hi there. At the Beyond AEC Hackathon in Boston 2018, I worked on a project with a team from Shepley Bulfinch and Elkis Manfredi to try to improve the way that area plans get created inside of Revit, particularly when you need to have those area plans conform to BOMA or other standards like that. So here in my Revit architecture model, I have defined rooms, and these rooms have a parameter which codes them as a particular BOMA standard in this case. And according to Jess Purcell from Shepley, the process of making area plans that are BOMA compliant is generally one where you'll start by making the area plans from the particular walls that you care about. But then there's a lot of going in and tweaking the area plans so that when there are adjacencies between two different types, there are rules that define whether the area follows the inside of the wall or the outside of the wall or the middle of the wall. There are also rules that are specific to whether you have curtain walls, regular walls, or exterior walls defined. And even more for open spaces, for columns, the list goes on and on. And so we wanted to make this process a little bit easier than it is today. So from here, we thought that it might be nice if you could make these area plans in a separate linked model. You also have the ability to make them run directly in the architecture model, but if you want to keep your area plans in a separate model, you can do that. And I'll show that right now. So here I am in an empty model that has linked in the architecture model. You can link in obviously whatever models you need here, but we are going to read from the architecture model the various room definitions, and we are going to create areas inside of this model. The one thing I didn't mention is that in order to make this work, I think a lot of people don't create rooms for their elevator shaft or other vertical penetrations. That's sort of unusual. We do need that to happen, at least temporarily, just so that we know where those rooms and vertical penetrations are. So you can remove them later if you don't want them. So the area plan helper works by asking you where are the rooms, where should it be pulling the rooms from, either the current model or another model that is linked in to this model. You will pick whatever parameter you call the categorization of the rooms. And then we have a configuration where you can go in and create your own configurations for whatever standards you need to meet. In particular, we have room types, and these room types have weightings. So if an OSA and an OA room are next to each other, they have the same weighting, and therefore the line will go down the middle. If the two rooms have non-matching weightings, it will adjust the area line to one side or the other. So you can configure what your room types are and what the weightings are and that kind of thing. So once you've got that, you can just hit next. This will just confirm how many rooms you have and how many of each kind, and if there are any rooms that don't have the parameter filled in, they'll be drawn out there. Also, do we have a matching configuration for this type of room? So once you've validated that, you hit create, and there you have it. So we've created area lines and areas in this model. And you can see that per the rules, we have gone in and adjusted the various area lines to match the adjacencies, to match the issues with curtain walls versus regular walls and exterior walls, the rules about how to handle columns, all of these different kinds of things. So we don't believe that this is going to be perfect. That's why we called it Area Plan Helper, not Area Plan Master or something like that. But we feel like if we can give you 80%, then we've really improved your process and and giving you some more time back. So we hope you give it a try and hope it saves you some time.